Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is 2020, a video for quarantine. Sad that quarantine is around, so new videos. A lot of times subscribe. Okay, so first we're going to stick with the first counter. So first we're going to start with Darth Vader, the Sith Lord. Now, here's Darth Vader. And old 1978 figures from Star Wars. Got the cape. One thing that I don't agree with is this cape. There's not even a cape. He has a cape in the movie, but it does not look like this. The buttons don't really look like the movie. There's like 100 million buttons. Like everything is pitch black. And his lightsaber is broken because these were originally my uncle's. And he gave them to me when I was 1 year old. And that's what a lot of them are on the stand. But some of them I ordered, like a C3PO, some of them. I got 2 new coming out, so there's going to be another video, and we're going to be down at the shore, and there's going to be a new update. And we're going to go over the 2 new figures. Okay, so we got Darth Vader here. A lot of it is pitch black. He has a cape. And he's got like a little hood like a Jedi does, except it's now really pitch black. And my birthday's coming up if anybody's watching, so one thing, really stay tuned for my birthday. It's going to be at my other grandma's house. And so we got like a little belt there, but all of it is black except the middle. It's just kind of white, if you can really see that. And that right there, his armor is black. In the movie, it is actually silver and black. And he has... One thing, I thought probably if I got him with a working condition lightsaber, it would be pretty cool because I know that they like pop out, but one thing, they're super small. And one thing, I heard they break a lot. And so that is Darth Vader. Now let's go on to Luke Skywalker. All these are not from 1997, except Luke. He's a retro one, but we couldn't find an original Luke. I'll probably get an original Luke one day with the original paint and everything. It's the old figure, except it's all repainted more. And he has the working, you see how small they are? Slot down, and then that's really it. And I like the retro because new coat of paint, more black paint. I heard the original one had a lot of, all of his black paint that went in his eye used to like little splatters. And his thing little down there was really like, really painted more dark. And that, I love the Luke Skywalker because the retros. For my birthday, I might get more retros of Darth Vader. I definitely need another Princess Leia. We'll probably get to her very soon. Boba Fett. Star Wars villain. And there'll be a fun fact at the end when I talk about this him. Some of the paint is coming off. This was John's again. Got for the rocket. If you remember, there used to be a rocket firing Boba Fett, and then it had a safety hazard of choking and small parts, and once it got stuck in someone's mouth and throat, and then they changed it to no rocker firing. They just put in that and it was like glued. And he has a little thing here. When I play with it sometimes, which now I don't. Now I kind of collect them now. I pretend right here, like that little commode, I pretend there's sometimes a hologram that comes down. And a lot of the paint is coming off of this figure. The red is kind of splattering on his paint a very tiny bit. And now we're going to Hammerhead. He has not been seen in the movies. He's only been seen for 1 second in A New Hope, and he came out. The first original 12 were like Han and the main characters in A New Hope, and they came at them with more figures, and here's one of them. I kind of used to play with him. I don't know why, because he has a very kind of like loose head, and I don't know why. I always used to like turn his head for no reason. I played with him a lot. Most of the times when I play with him, it says right here he came out. Now they don't say it on him. They usually say when they came out. His head is weird, misshapen. Like in the movies, it's like a loop. And 1, 2, 3 lumps. And now we are going on to C-3PO, the most delicate one that I have. And I'll show you when we get to him. Because one thing, he's all wobbly because we got him like all pretty wobbly, and on eBay they said, and he's pretty rusty, you can even hear it. If you hear really closely, when you sometimes turn his head, it squeaks. And in the movies, he's like this. He has like a triangle shape arms, and this is like a loop-de-loop. And there's no little black piece here. In the movie, he has like a robot control. But they didn't put that in. It should be right there, but they painted that like metal too. It's pretty all wobbly, but the feet, the hands are pretty sturdy. He came out in 1977 from Kenner, because it says right over here, Kenner 1997, Hong Kong, whatever that means. And he has like a little brown thing back here. I don't know what the heck that is. And now we're going on. We better kind of speed up here. We got Lando Calrissian from The Empire Strikes Back. Now we're starting to get into more of the Empire Strikes Back figures. Lando, there's nothing really. He has a big hole in his robe, and right here, his head is kind of coming off with the paint. Nothing really here. His arms are okay. He's not wobbly. His feet are okay. And head moves. He looks like the Rise of Skywalker version, because he looks so different in the toy. And we have Greedo, the one that got shot from Han Solo in movie. Greedo. There's no review with him with turning his head, because one thing, his head is kind of coming off, if you little see there. His head is pretty much coming off. Let's see if they just really have the company's tag on it, or like, not a tag, like a little writing that says from Kenner, Star Wars. The guy, just a normal guy who works for Darth Vader and the Imperial gang. His paint is coming off on his glove a little bit. The silver paint is kind of coming off with black. Good painting with like a little thing there. Blue, red, it looks like no, it hasn't been touched. His helmet is coming off with just tan flesh color. And still the same thing on his like little tag from Kenner. All these are from Kenner, and some of them say, most of them don't, when they came out. So definitely subscribe to stay tuned to all our videos that pop up. New videos more often. I know we haven't done videos for like about a year now, and we're gonna kind of, not every single day, but more days we're gonna kind of patch up videos you can watch a lot. And Luke Skywalker, this arm is really dead. Done. Look, it's pretty much done. It's all like wobbly looking. It's all this arm is all sturdy, and if you put this sturdy arm super low, the paint is really coming off with his hair there. A lot of the paint is coming off with this figure. This thing looked, all the tan color on his suit, the wrinkles to make it look real, that looked like that would never come off, like it was very taken care of my uncle. The skin right on his arm is all like he touched gray paint or something. It's all coming off there, and even on the other arm. He's got a little pattern of boots that I don't think he even has in the movies. So, from The Empire Strikes Back. Now we are on the second row. And like the video and subscribe to stay tuned to a lot of videos, and every videos that pop up, and we're gonna really get videos getting in the live. Okay, we got Yoda. He has a very smooth cape. I think his hood is gone right there. I guess when John was little, probably he accidentally chopped it off, because I don't know if he did. Maybe that's how it came, but there's like a big spot that looks like something is missing there. He can take off the robe. I tried it before, and I know he does, but I really never wanted to. And when I always stand him up, I put like his little robe together, but it always kind of sometimes comes apart the next day. And the paint on his feet is pretty much coming off, and on his arm it's really kind of dead for the printing on his arm. It's kind of all gray now. Same with the other arm. The other arm looks like a fist gonna punch or something. It's got like big muscles on his arm. Okay, now we have one rare character, Snaggletooth. And with Snaggletooth, I'm going to get the blue kind. I'm kind of trying to save up for it, but I keep finding other vintage collections. There was one I saw for like about $60 that I'm probably going to save up. A lot of them are like 1,000,000 because not him, but there's a blue one. You could probably try to look it up on YouTube or something about blue Snaggletooth. Could look that up. Or you could watch Plastic Galaxy, that is on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, Prime Video, and there's a chapter that talks about a lot of these vintage collection stuff on Prime Video. And his hair is kind of coming off. Some of his like suit color is coming off. But he's really rare. He's rare, but not as rare as the blue one. Everybody sells them for like $1 million. You should look on eBay if you guys can. There's like 1 million of them that say, "I'll pay $1,100,000 for this and that." So we got Hoff, Han. All the weapons are pretty much gone to these people because probably John lost them. But why Luke has that one? Because I bought that and it was the retro version. That's not the original version, like I said. I'm probably going to get original print Luke for that and get like another one for my collection. And I heard that he has something right here that I never knew that can hold on to his gun. He's pretty much all painted. It doesn't look like anything's pretty much coming up, like coming off of his paint. And now we got a stormtrooper. A Hoff trooper, I think. I think he's a Hoff trooper. I don't have a regular trooper, but I was thinking of getting that maybe in a few weeks. And he has something orange back there on his back, and he's got like something with a remote. Nice gray paint on his foot and on his thing. Looks like the paint wasn't really coming off with that. And we got Chewbacca here. He's the most tallest of them all. And he's pretty stiff now with the toys. He's probably the stiffest one, even when you hear it. When you move him, he makes squeaky sounds. His arms doesn't make squeaky sounds. Some of the paint is coming off. Most of it is. I was always thinking of repainting these guys when the paint come off, but I was always worried then they would get into their little joints and then they would never really move in again. I'm still kind of thinking about it, like we could be super careful. And yeah, that's Chewbacca. I have another Han Solo regular original edition from A New Hope, or should I say Star Wars, because I never called it A New Hope just yet. They just called it pretty much Star Wars. The 2011 Blu-ray release. No, the 1997. That's when they added A New Hope and everything. It looks like this one that couldn't hold his blaster. The name tag again, just saying about Kenner. The paint is definitely coming off with his hair. There's no leather. I'm getting a lot of the retro stuff. This is big head version. There was a little head version, and that was the second time they came with the original figures, and these are all the original figures. Here's another Luke, except it's Pilot Luke, and this time it's an original. And we're about to get, probably in 2 weeks or so, we're going to get a Return of the Jedi collection of Luke, a rare kind. And when I view him, I'll show him why he's rare. And I never agree, but for some reason he has black hair, if you can really see up there. His hair is actually yellow, and for some reason they made it like black for this toy. Some of his hand paint is coming off. Back paint is pretty much coming off. The controls are kind of coming off just black, and they're losing their color right now because these are way back from when John got them. And oh geez, here's the one why I gotta tell you why I had to get a retro of Princess Leia. She's really attached on there, and she's definitely, her head is so coming off. She's losing all, look at it. She's coming all orange. She has so many marks on her. Finally, one of them says from 1997 Kenner. She's starting to turn orange. Her hands, she actually lost the whole paint. This is the one who lost the whole paint on their arm. It's white. And only the middle's white, but her arms are starting to turn orange because it's been so. And then we have, I'm not going to show the sand person because I don't want to tell you, because I don't want people to have dreams because something happened to them, the toy that makes them look kind of creepy now. And we got this guy from The Empire Strikes Back. He's got weird green hands. He's pretty in good condition, except a little right there. There's a little black, and that's the end of the collection. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And how I got this stand is I'll probably do it on the next video. There's a collector's case, and under it was actually holes where you could put them in, but then I saw under it there were these peg holes that where you could actually put the figures on. Bye, I hope I see you soon on the video.